Paul Walters is the pastor at Lutheran Church of the Master in Troy, Michigan, and one of the early subscribers to ChurchNext. And we're kind of checking in with Paul after a couple months to see how it's going with his congregation. Paul, how's everything going with your ChurchNext school?
I would say it's fabulous. We have folks in their 20s and 30s taking classes. We have folks in their 70s and 80s taking classes. We had some technological hurdles, especially the older folks, but we were able to get past those. We do once a month a featured course, and as part of that featured course, we have group meetings, and we've had 12 to 15 people on a Monday evening get together to talk about the course, review what they learned, and that kind of thing. And looking forward to what we offer in December.
Well, that's terrific. Well, great to hear the positive feedback. I'm interested, especially for those who are viewing who either don't have a school or are just launching theirs. What are some of the challenges that you all faced immediately, and how have you surmounted them?
Well, we did have some problems with some folks not being able to access different things, and I send emails to Chris Yaw, and he replies, and he gets it all straightened out, which is great. And a lot of times it's a browser issue, and with older folks sometimes it's a little confusing for them. But other than that, it's been running pretty smoothly. The biggest challenge for us is getting the word out, inviting people to subscribe, inviting people to be part of the classes, and inviting them to participate.
And most recently, we've launched an introducing Lutheran worship course by the bishop here in town, and we're looking to add more that would be appealing to your particular denomination. But what kind of courses have you found most helpful?
Well, let's see. We've done an introduction to the Bible class, which people enjoyed, but also it depended on your level of sophistication too. For some folks, it was all new stuff, and for other folks, it was pretty challenging. It was kind of review of stuff they already knew. Some of the helping classes, I think, have been nice for people to talk about what it means to forgive and how that process works and how you participate in that. And then it'll be interesting. We're trying to add our courses a couple at a time over a period of time. I felt like the 20 or 30 courses that were initially available would have been overwhelming to people. And so we've only added a couple courses a month. So right now our school only has like 8 or 10 classes available. But then every month we'll add 2 classes or so. So by the end of the year we'll have a big handful.
How did you go about launching the school? And how are people hearing about it?
Well, we promote it through all the kind of standard church things. We have a Facebook page we promote it on. We send out an email to the entire congregation that announces what's going on and gives them instructions on how to sign up. We put it in our monthly newsletter. We still have a paper newsletter, so we put it in that. We put it in worship, in our bulletins and announcements for those things. So it's kind of any of the means we have of communicating with people we use to plug the school and to encourage them to participate.
Okay. And what would you suggest to other pastors who may be watching and thinking about if this would work in their context?
For me, I guess at the end of the day, the initial cost up front was so small, and the ongoing opportunity for people to learn seemed so big that it seemed worth a try. It seemed worth giving it a shot and seeing what we would actually be able to come up with. And so that was really what led me to embrace the whole thing. And now you got us, you hooked us. So we are going to be ChurchNext people for the foreseeable future as we continue to add classes and create new ways for people to connect with Scripture, connect with worship, and connect with Jesus, and so that our faith can make a difference in their lives.